Good morning, Pulpsters! Good morning.
Good morning.
Give me a 4. We're going to have some fun today. This is going to be a fun one. Got Bob on here. Got Oog on here. William Schmidt-Matson up at the Pennsylvania Way. Very nice, very nice. That is a pretty picture.
Mm-hmm. Now, if it could only stay that way.
Instead of going to black.
Mm-hmm. I still need to figure out that one thing if we can see if we can switch it.
Oh, really? We didn't do that other thing?
Well, we tried, but it didn't, and then we decided to go straight into that, and then I didn't.
So the cord is fairly short. So this, I don't know if we could even get it longer. One of the nice things is that it's actually coming in from this side, so we'll just see how long
Well, we'll just try and...
we do it before it goes to black. I don't want to talk about too much of the scenario to start things off because
It's not time yet.
I know. We're going to go officially live in a little less than 3 minutos. Chris is on here. See Chris. Looking forward to this one. So we are going to be using a lot of spells. Dave is missing his mic. How about now? Check, 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 check. Checkity, checkity, check, 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 checkity. Thank you, Bob. Thank you so much.
Bob coming in clutch.
Weather Dominator. Yay! You wouldn't believe all of the silly little buttons that I have to click to try and get this thing to work on a Sunday. That's crazy. Or to not work. How many buttons, the number of buttons I have to click for it not to work. We're going to go officially live very quickly. Bessie has a new little fire pit out back that we were sitting around last night cooking hot dogs and marshmallows.
And the boy says, that's the best meal ever. Nothing can beat it.
Grandma came over and had hot dogs and marshmallows with us last night. Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys. All right.
Now all you'll hear is the sound of Pat.
The dulcet tones. All right, all right. So, can I start talking yet? Okay, we got about 45 seconds. 40.
Say something funny.
About 30 seconds. Funny, something funny, something funny. Something funny. So this was inspired by Eli, I think it was, that was talking about, hey, I was thinking about doing like some Dark Ages stuff. And I almost did like a Dark Ages sort of just straight up pseudo-historical sort of scenario without any spells or anything like that. But then I realized, you know what? I really do want to play test my Was that on the screen?
I don't believe so.
Okay. I really do want to play test the magic rules. I think this will give you a sense of how the game would play if you just had two Dark Ages sort of forces going up against each other. But I wanted to use some magic today, so the magic will get used.
And we're doing solo, so we'll see
and
how
it's
that
solo,
goes.
and it is solo as well. So on the, we'll call them the good guy side. I try not to be judgmental, but we have two groups of archers. We have a gang over here, and a gang over there that are the shooty type of gangs. And then we have the brawly sort of gang here behind the leader. We have a level 4 leader. She has Commander, Rally, and Armored. And then I have a level 2 ally over here. So in many ways, this level 2 ally is when during playtesting, we playtested it quite a bit. Remember, these gangs are just level 2 characters. So you look at this and you think, well, that's going to be really cool. But remember, there's no difference really from having this out here and just having a single level 2 archer. They will behave quite similarly. The big difference is, well, these guys don't normally get recovery checks, whereas the level 2 archer will have recovery checks and could last longer than these guys do. Or he could be gone in one hit. I have Genna over here. That is a level 2 caster. She has 2 spells. She has Nullus and Amendo, and this is a new version of Nullus that I'm playtesting, so this is different than the one that we've been talking about. With this version, Bessie, it's level 2 instead of level 3, but you can only remove 1 token to lower the enemy spell by 1 power. Okay. So she can't remove 1 or more or any number. Yeah. She can only remove 1. Okay. And she has a heal spell and a Nullus. And then we have a level 3 caster over here. This is Breck. And I already did his associate role. One thing about associates, remember that they are a league associate. So, right, familiars and things like that are normally directly linked to the spellcaster, but they're bought as a league associate. So then you have to decide who that associate is linked to. In this scenario today, the associate is linked to Breck. And the type of associate that I took today was a spell associate, so it's giving Breck 1 extra level 2 spell, but that spell can only be cast 1 time. And for that one, I gave the spell is Prudenti, so that's an enchantment, but it can only be cast once during the scenario. And then I have our leader out there, Eugenia. He's out here standing big and bold out in the middle of the table, and she is a commander. That's why there are so many slots out here. That's why there's so many characters. There's a 14-slot character, or a 14-slot league. She has rally, so she can try to help her gangs out a little bit, and she is armored. On the other side, not sure what I'm going to be able to do with my cord today, so we're just going to try and take it easy. We have 2 groups of archers there, and over there, holding the middle of the table, are 2 groups of spearmen. The spearmen are loyal, so they will take a beating and hang in there at least one more time. We have 2 groups of just goblin warriors there, and they're flanking Neva in the middle of the table, and then we have 4 groups of goblin slags, 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of bringing up the rear. They're gonna probably move forward fairly quickly. Now you could imagine, and I want to be very, very clear about this. This is Pulp Alley. This is exactly the way Pulp Alley was intended to be played. It's different than how we often do it, but this is how Pulp Alley was always intended to be played, because we want to be able to play the breadth and width of those adventure stories from the old pulp stories, and this is part of those sort of stories. We don't want to limit it to just, well, we want 3 or 4 characters out here. The other thing about this scenario is it is purely a skirmish. This is all about how much damage can you inflict on the other side. And there are no plot points out here whatsoever. There's nothing to do other than just beat the holy crap out of each other. And that's a lot of fun in Pulp Alley because of all of those choices that you get to make along the way. The defending, the blocking, and that sort of thing makes it far more interesting than just a straight skirmish game, because you still have more fun things that you can do. Our spellcaster on the other side, look at the size of that mob over there. So this is built with the Mastermind perk. She is a level 3 caster, Neva. The leader of this group is a level 3 because she has the mastermind perk, or that league does. So you have all of those characters. That is a 14 slot league, sorry, 16 slot league built with the mastermind perk. Look at that. Very cool. Neva is a red wizard, so she's bringing the pain. She's got Ignis, Fragor, and Agio. So she's out there just to destroy stuff, and that's really what this is going to be about. Let's just get this started.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
So, lots of cool things about this one. It's a straight skirmish game, no plot points. We're using 3 different spellcasters. We're going to have some fun today. And it's solo.
And it's solo.
I'm
going to kick those tires.
Yeah.
Live and in color. You might hear a couple bleeps.
Huh?
If you're going to say something naughty because you're upset, then tap me, and then I'll go beep and cover it up for you.
I am never upset about it. You're not doing it. You're not doing the beep.
Sorry, let's try again. I wasn't ready.
I am never
beep!
upset. Did you shuffle this?
I did it once.
So, we're not doing the other side as NPCs. We're doing them as if it was a bot league. It is built as a bot league. It is a straight Pulp Alley league, and we want to play them as if they were another player. I just don't buy into the idea that you should roll on a table to find out what the other side does. I find that so goofy. The limited number of things that they can do based on those solo tables or flowcharts or something are just so goofy. You can look at the other side of the table. You should know, if you're a war gamer or if you're a player, you probably have a good idea what the opponent is going to do. So just do that. It's not that complicated. Let's see. And oftentimes what that really does is it makes the NPC side do stupid stuff that a player wouldn't actually do. So Pulp Alley does...
walk up and...
Right. You know, you should do what the other side should be doing. This is a really straightforward scenario here. The one choice you do have is good or bad. So the first decision you need to make if you're playing solo is which side do you want to activate. Now, you can decide that in any way you want. If you want to roll randomly or draw beans out of a hat or whatever you want to do, that's up to you. But I base it on what's going to make it harder, and the rules are said to base it on that decision on whichever side you think is going to make it harder for your side. So today I'm playing the goodies. The good guy side. So I want my good guy side to win.
Can we switch?
So what we're going to do here is we're going to try to think about, look at this table and say, well, which side, if which side activated is it going to make it harder for them? I don't think there's any advantage to making the goodies. Right now, I think it's kind of up in the air. So I'm just going to let the baddies activate first.
Okay.
Let's send it up top.
I like it.
And we're going to start advancing with the archer. Oh. Except I got to draw a solo card. Okay, I'm going to activate this group over here. Remember, that's why the solo cards are in there, is to keep you honest.
Make it count. This character gains a plus 1d bonus to 1 brawl, shoot, or dodge
well, they're going to use that right now. So they're going to move 6 inches. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 and they're going to shoot over there at that group. So they're going to burn that card immediately, and that's going to get them up to 4 dice 6. And this group of archers will shoot back with 3 dice 6. Here is the shooting. We'll use the red dice for the baddies. All right, here we go. So this group of archers right over here is firing here. Here is their shootin'. Bam! 2 hits. It's going to be 2 gone boys. And they got 2 hits, so both of them lose 2 models. Boop, boop.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Okay. next thing we're going to do on that side of the table is we'll do the same thing on the other side. Well, give me a solo card from this group of archers.
All clear.
Okay. They're going to move 6 inches. For those of you that want to know what that does, you can pull it out of your pocket. Put it where, and they're going to shoot at, oh. Yeah, they'll do the same thing. They're going to shoot at that other group of archers.
All right, and they do not have the bonus.
They don't have a bonus. Okay, they'll have 3 die 6 versus 3 die 6. They got 2 hits. They got 2 hits, 2 and 2. Boop.
Man, it's been a bit of a wash today.
The bodies are already starting to pile up. Well, probably, you know, I guess the one thing about playing a skirmish game, since you don't have the solo card or the plot points out there, you can just base your victory on the number of slots that are eliminated or, you know, injured or however you want to do it if you're playing in a skirmish game. More of a straight skirmish
This isn't
style.
attached until the end of the turn,
Yeah,
so...
it's not going to happen, so we can just...
I wasn't sure about their wizard.
You know what? Let's leave it attached. We'll leave it out there. I'm going to put it there just to show that it is attached. And that's a really, really good point, sweetheart. The rest of them, I think, might just take off running.
Okay.
Because they're not going to... Let's just get some bodies flowing that way. So this gang here is my 3rd character to activate this turn.
Okay, they get a card, and it is...
Am I on screen? Am I sort of almost?
Yeah.
I'm over here.
They encounter a peril.
Uh-oh.
It's the one below, so it's 1 with finesse or cunning.
Okay. They have 1 dice in those. That's a... That's one of my... Yeah, that's one of my slaves. So they'll have 1 dice in everything. Okay, passed it. And they will continue their activation. And they're going to run 12 this way.
No. This side.
Okay, so I'm done with my solo cards. All of my solo cards have had their effect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and squirt up through here a little bit.
Okay.
Squirt. Do love to squirt.
Ew.
All of the terrain is perilous. So all of the terrain to contact, to enter it, this section in the middle is a perilous area. These areas are perilous. So we basically want to avoid the terrain in this scenario. I guess I'm going to split my spearmen up as well.
Okay.
Let's send some this way. Oh no, I should be rolling on some sort of chart to find out what they do. Lame.
Okay, let's keep it positive.
What if they wanted to go through that forest? Maybe that would be a smart move. No. Maybe if they just wanted to sit there and do nothing. No.
Somebody's got his panties and a wand.
I just don't like those charts. I don't like rolling to see how far I move. Oh, I wonder how far this guy's gonna move. You know what?
He could
There's
have
games.
a hurt leg.
Right. There's games where that makes sense. There's like games where rolling to see how far you move. It kind of makes sense. This, not so much. I don't want to do that.
Well, luckily,
hey,
you're not.
What does Neva have? Oh, she's got the plus 6-inch range. I want her to blast the hell out of something. Crap, I screwed myself up now. Alright, she's gonna have to... My spellcaster gal, she's way back here. Oh, I wish I could get that camera closer, but I'm not gonna do it. Alright, I'm just gonna run her 12 this turn. I want to get her into range so she can start blarfing on stuff next turn, because she could just like totally eliminate the entire side of the table if I can get her into position. So she's going to head off that way. Another group of slaves coming up behind here. We'll send another group off this way. Okay. So in a solo game, the back and forth of moving one after the other, or having the director rolling randomly to see which side moves, just forget all that. That's just nonsense. And we play tested the solo rules for quite a while to make sure that they flowed really nice. Sometimes people put rules in there that just don't actually add anything to the game and just do nothing more than slow it down and make it tedious. So now I get to finally activate my side. And they are going to... Wow, that went really poorly. Let's see. They are encroaching over here. Let me see the sky cam view, baby. Okay, so you can see that the goblins are just streaming across the table over here. Over here we have, the goodies set up, and they are coming hard and fast. I'm gonna start off with. Oh, got it. I'm gonna start off with my spellcaster Breck.
Okay.
12-inch range. 12-inch range. Okay. All right, what I'm going to do with Breck, I'm going to go ahead and move him 6 inches up. So he's going to move up here next to... Now, I have the little kitty out here just to remind me that the associate, he has that associate spell attached.
Okay.
So that's to help me remember. The cat is in no way a character or can be attacked. Doesn't activate. Doesn't do anything. It's really just more like a token out there to make me remember that the familiar is active. Man, I got so many freaking good spells to use for him.
Well, you better start.
I know. I think what I have to do is I have to cut down that stream off.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I need to make sure I'm not in charge range, which I am. Fudgy knuckles. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna be up that far. Maybe he moves over this way.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Typical Breck.
Boy, this is bad. Am I in range to rush him? Yeah. Okay, we might go for that. Whew. Alright, Breck is going to move over here, and what he's going to do is he's going to try to cast Periculos on this side of the table, and he's going to put his spell marker right there, and so what he is targeting is a spot on the ground. He is targeting this area right here. And he's going to put...
You want overhead?
Yeah, I think so. He's going to target this gap between here and here, and that's what he's going to cast. You put a marker out there to show the spot where he is targeting. Now, if the spell fails, then it goes away, and I need to remove that marker. Mm-hmm. If the spell eventually dies, loses power, then it's also going to be removed. So this is the Periculos spell. This isn't the final version of the spell card, or something you could even read. So it's based on cutting. It's got a 12-inch range. He's within range. He's got line of sight to that spot. So here is his roll, and he has 4 die 8 in cunning. So that's what he's rolling, and he gets 1 success. So it only has 1 power. And what's really nice about this, and I want you guys to remember this, a spell with just 1 single power can remain in play for the entire scenario. What the power of the spell does is it indicates how difficult that spell might be for the enemy to take it out. So if Neva had a disenchantment sort of spell, something that could break enchantments, or an ability that would do that, then that spell would be very weak and could easily be taken out. If they don't have anything to deal with it, then it's quite likely that that enchantment will remain in play for the entire scenario. Even with a single success holding it on, it could last. And again, we play tested a lot of different spells. We play tested a lot of different things, like saying, okay, well, enchantments lose a token every scenario, and there's actually, or every turn. And there's actually an optional rules section in the spell book that gives you different worlds to play in. So if you were playing in a world that was very hostile to magic and very anti-magic, then maybe you would want to play that style where spells, you know, like at the end of each turn, every enchantment in play just simply loses a token. For me, I feel like that's normally it's too much paperwork, too much to keep track of, too much, you know, to deal with. I don't want to play that way. I like a fast and loose style of game that has a lot of interaction with the players. So just going around and taking off tokens isn't a lot of fun to me. Long story short, that will probably stay in play for the rest of the scenario. So he's activated. He cast his spell. I'm gonna try and shut off the line over there. Now, another thing about enchantments is that once I cast it, it's out there. At the end of this turn, I could choose to retrieve it. I could choose to draw it back, which, of course, destroys that enchantment. And then I could cast it somewhere else. But as long as that spell is in play, I cannot recast it. All right, who am I going to activate next? I think I'm going to send that group in to charge.
Okay.
I think I'm going to send them in. Maybe... Yeah. Well, they're at full strength. Let's go see if we can beat up a group of spearmen over here. We're going in. This is my gang over here of warriors, and they're going to charge. Oh, that's the that is a group of goblin warriors. Now, I considered using the weapon rules today, but I just felt like I didn't want to get into too deep into the weeds. There are certain things that I wanted to try to kind of focus on and playtest today. So I'm not using the weapon rules. Like I was going to give them the actual spears rule and give these guys the swords rules, but I chose not to today because I just felt like I wanted to keep it a little bit faster. Anywho, all that to say, I'm going to roll 3 dice for my boys and 3 dice for the spearmen. Here are my warriors attacking.
Put him out. I'll be back.
Only got 1 success. You know what? When I move them in there, I want to make sure I leave a little bit of a gap on that side. Okay. And then here is for my spearmen. Okay, so they got 2 successes. Well, I don't feel like I want to lose too many guys here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull off. I'm going to use my 5 to block their 5. So I'll just lose 1 fella over here. I want them to hold their line a little bit longer than that. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is send in Eugenia. Eugenia, my leader, is going to go in next. So she's going to go in and just start seeing if she can break this line over here. And she's only rolling 3 die 10 to attack. That gang is still at full strength, but they have been in a fight, so they're going to be down to rolling 2 die 6. Eugenia is rolling 3 die 10. 1 success again. Not good. 1 success again, and she couldn't block it even if she wanted to, so both of them are taking a hit. That means 1 spearman goes, and she has to roll a health check. And she passes it. Oh, she should have rolled 2 dice because she's armored. But she passed it anyway. All right. Archers. Gosh, what are my archers going to do over here? I think I'm going to just try and hold them back now that they're damaged. Since we're playing a skirmish game here, I could losing them would cost me a victory point, right? So maybe I hold them back a little bit at this point and let them try to hold the line. I'm going to push them up Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what. What's her name? Genna over here. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't think I want to move her up.
Okay.
I think I like where she's at. I think we're maybe forming more of a little bit of a defensive barrier over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shift her a bit, just because that's my nature, is shifting a bit. And she's going to cast Nullus. She only has 2d6 in it. This could be bad. Haven't been rolling good today. Genna is throwing her 2d6 for Nullus. What? Oh, I'm sorry. All right, it has one point on it. I'm sorry, I forgot to roll it on the thingy. All right.
You really are playing it fast and loose today, aren't you?
Yeah. So we're gonna put one token on my new version of Nullus over here, just to see how that's gonna work. So these archers.
And the nice thing about that is that it's there and ready when she needs it.
Yeah. So that is an enchantment that is used to counter other spells or to at least try to weaken them. So she can use that token when an enemy caster casts a spell to try and weaken it.
Who do you have left? Where's your leader?
She's in this mob up here.
Oh, okay.
She's moved in.
Okay.
She's feisty, that one.
I see.
She's hot-blooded. Check it and see.
I walked away for half a second.
She's got a fever of 103. I
think she needs more cowbell.
I think I need to do something with these guys. So we're gonna move them up.
You're a wild man.
And kind of hold this space here.
Okay.
Or at least pretend to. What are we gonna do over here? Because
I mean, they should shoot, but they shouldn't go too. Because they're gonna have to come around probably. So you don't want to leave people.
Maybe they come straight through that line. I don't know. I'm gonna pull them over this way. Okay. There's no reason to put them at too much risk here. They're gonna come. They're gonna slide over a bit. Boar's over here. He's only a level 2 character. I mean, he's a match for them, but he's not in the. I think I might move him up behind these stones.
Okay, I like that.
Put him up in there. Could they rush him though? I want to make them move a little bit slower. I'm gonna leave him back a little bit. Where's their archers at? Over there. I'll leave him here, trying to defend that gap a little bit.
Okay, that's a good idea.
So he's gone. So that's everybody.
I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
That's everybody.
We don't have any recovery checks. Oh, that card can come back.
Yep. We don't have any recovery checks. That's the end of turn 1. We are going to just do a 6-turn scenario and see how much carnage we can get done in 6 turns.
Okay. Who are you going to activate? You or them?
I do have a recovery check.
Oh.
Did I lose a model there? Yeah. Eugenia. Eugenia will use her rally, and I think I'm going to use my rally on this group of characters here.
Choice.
Let's see if I can get them back into play. Nope. Okay. Not a good turn. Not a good game for the good guys today. That ends turn number 1, so we're starting turn number 2. And looking at the table, I think I still want to make I think there's still an advantage for the baddies to let them go first. So I'm going to let them go first. Oh, that means they could potentially be activating and...
Getting some clumps over there.
That means they could... Okay. All right, we'll just go. We're going to do the baddies because I think I can force them.
Who are you going to activate?
I haven't decided yet, doll.
Okay.
I think I'm going to activate my... Oh, Let's just have Neva just blast someone into oblivion. I'm gonna activate Neva.
All right, her solo card
Hold,
is.
oh yeah, no, you're right. That comes first.
Held in place. Attach.
Okay.
So she can't move.
Okay.
I don't know if she was planning on it,
but. Yeah, I actually was. I actually was planning on moving her. So now I know she can't move. And what she's going to do is... She's got an ability. I didn't really tell you guys about her abilities, did I? She's got the spellcraft ability, and that's what the ability is that gives her a spell, or actually spells equal to her level. So it gives her 3 spells. And then, where's where the camera's at? Over there. And then the other thing is that, all kinds of, wants to focus on the rock. Okay.
It's a beautiful rock.
It is a nice looking rock. The other ability that she has as a level 3 is called Weaver, and that lets her add an extra 6 inches to her spell range. And I think she might go Blarfy here. I think we might go Fragor here.
Okay.
All right, let's try Fragor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who?
Fragor is not a single target spell, so first thing you do is that you roll. Let's see, where's Fragor? Here's Fragor. So it's not a versus spell, it's not an opposed spell, it's not a single target spell. So the first thing you do is that you roll your skill to see what the power of the spell is. And she has 3 die. What did I do with her card? She has 3 die 8. All right, here is the power of her Fragor spell. I get to pick a number of targets equal to the number of successes, so I get to pick 2 targets. The 2 targets I'm going to pick is this group of archers. Give me head. I'm going to pick this group of archers and this group of warriors here. And both of them will have to roll a health check. No. Both of them take 1 hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that means for these guys, that means they lose a guy. They are no longer combat effective and they are wiped out. That means these guys also lose a guy. Fragor is particularly brutal to gangs. Gangs are highly susceptible to Fragor.
Let's have that card off.
So she throws that. So she's done her spell for the turn.
Mm-hmm.
And she was held in place. Then
who's next?
I'm gonna try to send. I'm gonna activate that group of slags over here.
Okay, they got watch your step. They encounter the peril. 1 with cunning or might.
They could do that. They're not gonna mess up right there next to Neva. Look at that. Passed it, easy peasy, and they're going in.
Okay.
They're rushing that group of warriors right there.
Okay.
They're going in. Rawr. Now this is a goblin mob. This is a goblin mob. So they only get to roll 1 dice ever for anything ever. Unless they have, and my mob will be fighting back with, or my gang will be fighting back with 2 dice. Okay, they got nothing. Other gang got nothing.
Oh.
All right.
Somebody asked if we could have nullised the Fragor.
I could have reduced. Yes, I could have reduced it down to 1 power. Thank you for reminding me. I should have thought about that and made them where they could have only picked 1 target. Yeah, that was a good idea. You know what? I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back and do that and give them. Let's see. If she only got to pick 1 target, she'd have picked the archers to wipe them out. So we'll give them a guy back. That's not going to change the roll there. Thank you guys for helping me remember that. So that means I would have taken the Nullus off of there, the point off of Nullus. Nollis is back down, and she cannot cast it again this turn. But if you'll notice, the baddies only have one spellcaster, so I know that there's not going to be another spell this turn, but I don't know. We'll just have to see how the next turns fly along. So we'll put that model back. Thank you for reminding me, guys. What's next? So they didn't really do anything there. I think I might start trying to work some warriors around this mob. I'm not going to get anybody else into that fight right now. So she cast her Fragor. She's also held in place. My archers? I'm going to go ahead and do a run move with them. They're going to come around here to the trees. And they will shoot from... yeah, we'll try it. They're going to shoot from there, and they're going to shoot at the other group of archers. So they came around over here, and they're shooting over here. Now again, I'm not using any special rules today for the weapons, so we're just playing it straight shooting rules. They're going to be at a -1, so they'll be rolling 1 dice. This group will shoot back with 2 dice. They got a hit. They got 2 hits. This group is gone. They lose a model. They're down to 2 models. They're no longer combat effective, and they are also removed. Let's see. Now I cleared out some space for the archer, the gang over here. We're going to send this group of slaves. Oh, should have been drawing solo cards. Who did I not draw a solo card for?
You only had 1 more, so...
Okay, it would have been that group of archers then, I guess.
Gains a +1 to might, finesse, or cunning.
Okay, all right.
And it's an attached, just
okay. It's gone, because they're gone.
Oh, okay.
So, a 12-inch run from this group. So, we're done with the solo cards. 12-inch run with this group. They're going to be coming around. I think these guys, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. So, they're just going to hold in front of Neva here. And then we're going to go to the other side of the table. Hi, Kim. Okay. And then this group over here, they're going to run around this way.
How dare they run around my perfectly placed.
All right. And then these archers.
What are they going to do?
I'm not sure.
Come up to the edge of it and shoot? Their arrows?
I don't think Periculos blocks line of sight.
I don't think it does. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No. Okay. Let's see. This is really tight terrain over here. I'm not gonna send. All right, I'm gonna activate the archers.
Okay.
They're gonna move 6 inches towards the Periculos. They'll stop there, and they will
loose their arrows.
They will, and I think they're going to shoot at the archer, at that level 3 spellcaster. They're going to shoot at the guy that has Periculos out there.
Okay.
So they'll shoot at him. They only have 2 die 6 to shoot at him, and he will. Breck will be dodging with 2 die 6. 2 die 6. 2 die 6. 6 and a 4.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Breck. You're in
Breck.
trouble. Heal thyself.
Oof.
Got nothing. And he is injured.
See, he's perfectly placed himself.
Yeah. Ah! Crap!
You still got your hordes on the back
Yeah.
burner.
Yeah. So I think they're just going to start trying to move up to fill that gap over there. So this group is going to come around and they'll run around this way.
Okay.
Like they're trying to find some way through the maze.
Bush. The unkempt bush?
Uh-huh. I'll send another group this way, 12 inches. They're going to just kind of come up behind these guys. And then this group will... I think I'm going to pull back this way because I've got the boss over here, so they're going to come over this way.
I like that.
Okay. And that's all of them. So now the goodies are getting hurt here.
Yeah, this is going to go
The goodies are
interesting.
getting hurt. So what is Neva? I think I'm going to start off with activating the boss.
Okay, what's she going to do?
Here.
No.
She's going to activate and see if she can... She's going to try and beat down that group that's in front of her because she is engaged. She'll roll 3 die 10. They will be rolling 2 die 6. 2 die 6. She gets her 3 die 10. She got 2 successes. They got 1 success. She'll go ahead and take what?
No, I said no if she had anything to...
Okay. So she'll go ahead and take that hit. And 2 of them are gone. Bip. Bip.
And she rolls a recovery.
And she rolls a health check.
Health check.
She rolls 2 die 6 because... 2 die 10 because she's armored. So she'll pass
Needed
it. And then...
You got your call for short certs there. I don't know. Are they engaged?
My what?
Your little gang guys?
This gang right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're definitely engaged, sweetheart.
I meant with 2.
Yeah, they're engaged with 2. Yeah, they've got 2 groups on them. But I do think that's who I'm going to activate next. They're in a lot of trouble up there. You're all right. You need someplace to bury your bone. Come here. Come here. Come here. No.
All right, it's buried.
Okay, it's buried.
Yeah, that can't go wrong.
Nope. Gosh, I don't have anything to really help them with, so I think I'm going to just go ahead and activate them.
Okay.
The goodies are getting clobbered today. Boy, it is what it is. Let's see what they're going to do. When they activate, they're going to have to split their dice. They would get 2 die 6, so that means they're going to have to just split it, put 1 dice on each group. We'll resolve the fight against the spears first. The spears would normally get 1 dice to attack, except they've been in a fight, so they're going to lose it. So they're going to dodge. They're going to be rolling 1 dice to dodge.
Okay.
And the warriors...
Red dice, white dice.
Red dice, white dice. Warriors are the white dice. Okay, and they dodged it. So now we'll do the next side. They got one. I got 1 dice against them, and the goblin mob always rolls 1 dice. So red dice, white dice again.
Are they dodging or?
No, they're attacking.
Okay.
They will lose a model this time, though. Boop.
Cool. So they don't have that modifier as a mob?
I don't understand what the question is. What are you asking?
To lose a dice.
for
multiple fights.
No,
okay.
they do not.
They
don't have any modifiers at all except for really good question. Remember, for mobs, they just always roll one dice for everything. The only thing that can change that really is fortune card effects.
So like True Believer, but not quite.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But entirely different.
Entirely different. Yeah. All right. So
this?
they survived that. They survived that little multi fight there. What do we have left? We don't have much left at all.
We got a level 2. Acting like he's big and bad.
Yeah, acting like he's big and bad. Let's see what he's got.
I guess he's gonna be by anybody.
I guess he's gonna go in. Go, Boars. Go get him, buddy. I wish I could get another spell up.
What's his wins per turn one?
+1 cunning and dodge.
Okay.
Are you what are you asking?
Brett's,
the one that he got from the.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we could try that. We might pull back again. Okay, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do over here. So, Boars is going to... You got no 12-inch to anybody. Boars is pulling back. Boars is going to do a 12-inch run and go this way, 12 inches.
Okay.
Next is going to be Genna.
What's she doing?
She's going to move up behind Boars and cast Emindo. So she's going to roll 2 dice 6. So, Nullus spell. When a spell goes down during a turn, it is set aside until the end of the turn, and that's when it is retrieved. So, in other words, a spell cannot go down and be then recast all in the same activation or all in the same turn. It's an important thing to remember. So, although Nullus was down, it was in play this turn. She will not be able to cast it again. Otherwise, I probably would. Instead, she's going to throw Emindo, and I'm going to try and get some healing going. I can pick 2 targets. Unfortunately, I only have 1 target that can roll a recovery check.
Can only roll 1.
What are you asking me? Yes. I couldn't double stack. I couldn't say he gets to roll twice. So that's going to get him his recovery check, and he shakes off that injury. And that's what Emindo does. Emindo lets you roll. So I could have picked 2 different characters to roll because I rolled 2 4s. I could have picked 2 different characters. Unfortunately, gangs do not benefit normally from recovery checks, so I can't target my archer or my swordsman. That is something I've been considering adjusting, though, is to help out gangs with Emindo and let them get a model back if they can pass that recovery check. So just something we're thinking about. Let me know what you guys think out there about letting Emindo, help gangs too. And now it is Breck. Now what Breck is going to do is he's going to move back here. And he's going to... Is this turn 3? Okay. Thank you. He's going to cast his... Boy.
You got something good?
Wish I did. He's within range of being hit by those guys, and it's always going to happen. So it's just constantly a challenge over here on this side. He's going to throw Nebulo now.
Okay, what does that do?
Maybe I put it out here. No, I think I have to put it there. Okay. He's going to drop Nebula over here. What that does is nothing if he doesn't roll a success. So we'll just go ahead and move forward to the success. And this is a 4-die 8. Yep, 4-die 8. This is a finesse-based spell. So he's using his finesse this time. Got 1 success. Again, that is a spell. Now, there are some spells where the power would really, really matter. This is not necessarily one of those. So this is, again...
you know, you haven't been rolling great, but you've rolled enough that we haven't gotten a swirling vortex.
I know, a swirling vortex of doom. Would have been nice to get one there because it would have probably gone after Neva.
Probably, but we are at least.
Okay. I'm going to put the 3-inch marker out there to help me remember that is a marker, but it's actually double this size. So it is a 6-inch circle. So it's actually much larger than this.
And what is it?
And it is a difficult area and obscuring.
Okay.
So the obscuring part won't do much unless you were trying to shoot through it. That's why I wanted to try and put it closer to them. But I was trying to close that gap over there. So that's another neat one. So they can move safely through it at 6 inches, or they could run, but that'll give them a peril. So potentially slows them down depending on what they do. Have I activated everybody, babe?
I think so, yeah.
All right, my gosh, this is getting rough. The goodies are having a rough time.
You got some recovery checks?
I do only have one, and that is for that group of warriors over there.
Okay.
So we'll try and use my rally. And again, it fails. Doggone it.
Are you going to retrieve any spells, or are you
trying to decide if I want to retrieve that? I don't want to retrieve it. No, I don't think I want to retrieve it. I don't think I want to leave that gap closed. You want to force him to go around. Leave that gap. Yeah. So we're just going to move forward.
Okay. What do you think you're going to activate? Which side? Man, they're getting crushed in here.
I think the idea of keeping the pressure up for the baddies is the way to go here. I think that keeps the goodies kind of on the defensive. Yeah, they're really struggling right now. So we're just gonna have to see where this goes.
We have visitors, I think.
Okay. Give me 4, babe. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and move forward with the baddies and...
The ones that are engaged?
I think I'm going to start with this group of this little gang, this group of slags right here. Let's see what they get.
The calm.
Ooh. Okay, so no character in run, rush, or attack. It's parlay.
It's parlay?
It's parlay.
But solo.
It's the solo parlay. Wow.
What? Could have been pretty good.
Interesting. So, since there are, you cannot attack. So when those two groups activate, or when that group of slaves activated right there, maybe there's like a huge thunderclap in the sky that startles everyone for a moment. Oh. So they cannot roll any attacks. That means they have to choose to dodge. That's the same thing that happens with this group over here. So both groups choose to dodge. My slags will not back up. My warriors, you bet. They're going to take their 1 inch back.
Yeah, good deal.
I guess the next group that'll activate will be these two spearmen that are standing here.
They get a card, yeah.
Yep.
Move along, nothing.
Okay. And a fight is, again, resolved, but they cannot roll attack dice. They will have to choose to dodge. They will not, however, back up, but Eugenia will. She'll take her 1 inch back. And then
Last solo card.
Last solo card for this group of slags over here.
Draw and play 2 solo cards on the enemy closest to this character.
Okay, that'll be this group of warriors.
Okay, so first one is held in place. This character cannot move.
What's next?
And the second one is on guard. Roll the challenge below. 2 with might, finesse, or cunning.
Okay, they'll use their might. That'll be 2 dice 6. Got to hit both of them. Did
Nothing.
not. And fail. Cannot move. Okay. So you can toss all those cards.
Okay. All right, so we're done with solo. So.
And all 3 of these have activated.
Uh-huh.
These did not finish their activation.
Correct.
They will move up. I want to try and get another victory point here by wiping these guys out. So they're going to move up in a menacing fashion over here.
I'm menaced.
These guys will move 6 inches this way.
I was like, why aren't you shooting? And then I remembered.
Neva doesn't say anything about not being able to perform actions. However, an attack. It does say attack.
It does say attack.
Okay, so just to be clear, Neva could perform an action. Casting a spell is an action. There is a rule in the rule book buried deep in the dusty pages of the book.
In the tomes.
That talks about special attacks. So if an action creates a peril, notice I just said creates a peril. Does not mean that the peril is on an enemy. Does not mean the peril is yada, yada, yada. If it creates a peril, then it is a special attack. If it targets an enemy, doesn't matter what it does, it is a special attack. And if something stops attacks, it also stops special attacks. So she cannot do her action that would shoot or blast people. The important rule there to remember, there's no loophole there to sneak through and parlay and then blast things apart. She could, however, do like a plot point or something like that. She's going to simply move up into this area. She'll keep a group of slaves at her derriere, and we'll call that this side has activated. Here, well, they can't fight. I don't think I want to try and... Oh, what's going on here, baby?
What?
Can you get up? They can't shoot. Or these guys, they can't run even if they wanted to.
Yeah.
So they're just going to move 6 inches through that nebulos.
Yeah, get them through that.
Yep. And that didn't last long.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, and then, well, it didn't hamper them at all.
Yeah.
I was kind of torn on whether or not they would run through it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Risk the biscuit.
Yeah. And these slaves will do their 6-inch move. He's kind of coming around the forest here. Something like that. Then I have another group up there. And I guess that's another group of warriors, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I guess I'll send them around.
Only
6 inches
6.
this way.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll basically put them where the other group was, moving through, entering the fog over here.
Okay.
But since it's just a difficult area, they don't have to roll for the peril. Okay, and that is the...
What was that group? Did they do something?
The archers?
Uh-huh. Hey. Oh, dear. That's my baby. My horse.
Oh, we went black. Okay. black for a little bit there.
Still black.
Okay. Oh, it's still black over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Didn't understand what you were saying. I thought it just flashed black. Wait, let's see if we can get it to reset. This is so frustrating. We have improved our phones, and nothing has worked right since. But we'll get it figured out eventually. We'll get caught up. It has a hell of a picture. They're really nice. But so far we've been really struggling with using them in our live games. You know what hasn't had a problem is that one. So we might switch this. I don't know.
We could.
This has been interacting. We haven't had any of the jaggies or anything. So that seems to be working really well.
The only other thing I thought of was if this doesn't like what that's put.
Well, it's handling that. So it's
that's
not.
True. That's true.
Doesn't seem to be linked to that. Okay. So they're just gonna hang there. They can't attack, so they're just gonna stay, away from that perilous area. So now I have to decide at the end of this turn if I'm gonna pull anything down. At this point, I might go ahead and pull down that periculos. What do you think? Because it's not really doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, there's one group.
They're going to get swarmed. They are about to get wiped out. This is going to go really bad.
Horrendously bad.
Yeah.
They have gotten themselves in quite the pickle.
Mm-hmm.
Force on one side, horde on one side, horde on the other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember what turn this is.
This is turn 4. Okay. We're ending turn 4, so it's recovery checks at the end of what?
Your guys haven't gone.
They haven't gone this turn? Oh, that's right. We did all of them. Okay, but they're not going to be able to fight.
No.
Oh crap. Okay. So we need to try to find someplace to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't attack.
Nope.
This would be a good time to do my Fortis, my Prudenti, my Amendo. Okay, so a 6-inch move for... I'm going to try and move away from that group over there.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and move my 6 inches this way.
Okay. I went overhead, just so you know.
Okay. And then, gosh, do I do my Fortis or Prudenti? I think I need to do Fortis. Okay, we're going to cast Fortis Velo on boars here.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll do Fortis Velo on him.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a 3, 4 die 8.
Sir.
Got 2. So he's gonna have Boars is gonna have the, where's his card at? Oh, it's right there. Boars is gonna have the armored ability now. So he now counts as being armored.
What's Gwenny gonna do?
She doesn't have a lot to do. I can't cast Nollis, doggone it. And Amendo, I can't cast Amendo either. Alright, she's going to pull back 6 inches with boars and get back here. I think I'm still within rushing range over here of these spears. Yeah, just barely. Alright, I'm going to bring boars 6 inches this away. So he can kind of defend my casters for what it's worth. I'm going to bring this group of warriors 6 inches back this way for the last stand back here.
Mm-hmm. This is going to go bad. I think you got a little too excited about victory points for the baddies.
Maybe. And then Eugenia will take her 6-inch move and come back here.
This turn certainly doesn't help.
Yeah, the parlay.
Yeah.
And that's why the solo deck is designed the way it is. It fills that gap for all of those nuisance charts or, you know, flow charts or tables that you roll on. It fills that gap where things are going to happen
the
that you're not
unpredictability
quite ready
of playing
for.
with somebody else.
Yeah,
It
fills
that.
And that fills that. And it keeps you having to think about now how are you going to deal with that? You don't have an opponent necessarily on the other side that you have to think about or to try and deal with. Instead, it is still those unexpected things that are going to happen. And that ends the turn.
That's
One
right.
recovery check. We're going to roll for the Warriors again. Okay, they finally got their model back. So they're back up to 5 models.
Want a bullet?
Notice that you cannot, if a gang has been eliminated, they cannot rally. So she couldn't fill those guys back in.
Are you going to remove any spells up, or?
I might pull Periculos out.
You might as well.
I don't know that it's doing anything there.
Yeah,
it could actually cause some significant damage if I could clump it on a group of characters.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen until like turn 6 because I won't be able to cast. Yes, I will.
Yes, you will, because this is the end of the turn.
This is turn 5, right? So I'll be able to cast it this turn, but it won't affect them this turn because they will have already activated.
Are you sure?
Probably. I'm going to go ahead and pull Periculos down because it's not doing a lot there anymore. So I'll pull it back into my pocket. That means I can recast that on turn 5 on my activation. Yeah, does leave that gap there. Oh, they're still in it.
Yeah,
that's twice as big. That's twice as big. I need to do something to help me remember that because I was just thinking it was that size.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, maybe that'll help me remember that it's twice as big. So looking at this situation, I don't think I want. I think there would be an advantage to letting the good guys go first.
Probably, yeah.
Because I could get a spell up. So to make it harder on my side, on the player side, I'm going to activate the baddies first. The horrible cries.
Our wounded youth.
Now I just have to decide who's going to activate on the baddie side.
Oh, they get a solo card whenever you decide it.
Oh, okay. Let's do somebody that's not too important.
Maybe like the guys in the back or something.
Those 3 archers?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll activate those 3 archers.
They got Missing Clue. 2 with Finesse or Cunning.
Can't do it.
2 hits. It failed.
No.
Oh, he can't run.
Cannot run.
I was hoping I could get you out. Tried to slip one past.
Almost. So they can still move 6 inches, and they will.
Oh, can they shoot?
Yep. And they have short range on Eugenia, so they will shoot at her.
Okay, what's she gonna do?
She's going to javelin back at them.
Okay.
She has only 2 die 6 in it. Sorry, 2 die 8. Or I could dodge here, but I really need to wipe them out. Let me see if I can get some damage
either way,
on them. I'll do my 2 die 8. They will have 2 die 6. Plus 1 for the short range. Oh, that'll give her a short range bonus too. All right.
All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
They got 2 successes. She got 2 successes. They will not block, so they're going to force. Now, I am playing these guys as a bot league, not as non-player characters. So I can make some more subtle decisions for them. Looking at that decision, the best decision they have is to just go ahead and take them all, because reducing the number of hits. Oh wait, she got 6s anyway. Okay, they couldn't block anyway. Never mind. But even if they lost 1 model, that would still make them combat ineffective and they would be removed. So they're just going to go ahead and deliver their 2 hits, and that will scrub them from the table. And their last gasp. She will have to roll a health check. She took 2 hits. And she passes. So she remains on her feet. She has been in a fight, however, and we need to remember that at this point, because this is going to get pretty wild. Alright, the next character I activate is going to take a solo card, and we'll continue our trend of picking on our weak guys. So these 2 fellows over here will activate, or that one gang. That's nice, they got a shortcut. Let's see, roll for the challenge below. Oh wait, roll 2 successes with finesse or cunning. They cannot pass that. And if they fail it, they take 2 hits. There was your 2 hits card.
There it was.
There was your 2 hits card, so they're gone. The low-hanging fruit.
Nailed it. Now what?
Last one to activate. I think I might do... Oh, that group of 4. This group of 4 slags right here.
Solo card is, watch your back. 1 with mighty finesse.
Okay, let's see if we can get it. They've been really lucky with these today. Not today. So they're going to lose a model, and that will end their activation, and they're done. They will not get any further. So they are done.
There are people in their own backyard, and he's not happy about it.
Well, you can't be in your own backyard.
You can't be in your own backyard, pal.
That's not acceptable. Go around standing in your own backyard. So the next thing is I'm going to send this mob right here in. So this mob of 5 right here.
Okay, well.
They're going in. Rawr.
Okay, fine.
They'll roll 1 dice. Oh, my warriors will roll 3 dice. Remember, it is the slaves, so they only roll 1 dice. They got nothing. They take 1 hit. Boop.
I was hoping
for 3.
more than that, but fine.
Hoping for 3. 3 would have completely wiped them.
I know.
They would have broke. So I think that's important to remember in Pulp Alley hits and when characters go down and things like that. These guys running away out here, that doesn't mean that they're dead. That doesn't mean that the bodies are laying there. It could just as easily mean that they went, we're going home, and they leave the field. So that is the casualties are intended to represent morale checks and things like that as well. So it's not something that's done separately. It's all part of whether or not the character is going to remain in play. That gang is already activated, so the next one is going to be these warriors here.
Okay.
These warriors will rush in. Okay. They will have 3 dice 6, and this is an armed gang, so they do not lose dice for multiple fights, so they'll both be rolling 3 dice 6 at each other. Here is the active group. 2 successes. 3 successes.
Woohoo!
So they lose
3.
3 and are no longer combat effective, and they're wiped.
Excellent.
And they lose 2.
Less excellent.
No, I'm going to leave that guy back there. Okay. Continuing on this side of the table, I have one more group of slaves up there. I'm going to send them in on Eugenia. She's not going to be able to, I don't think she can wipe them out. So they're gonna move in on her.
Oh. Crisis averted. It was just the beetle.
Okay. These slags are going in on Eugenia. They're rolling 1 dice because that's what they always do.
Okay.
And they're attacking her. She's going to dodge.
Dodge?
Try to back away from him. Let's see. If she...
Well, at this point, it's just survival, right?
3 die 10. She'd be down to 2 die 10 to attack them. That won't wipe them out. She hasn't activated yet, but this is going to cost her all of her combat effectiveness. Mm-hmm. She's going to go ahead and fight. She wants to bring some bodies to the table. So,
even if it's only 1.
Yeah. So here is their attack, and she is countering with 2 die 10. So both of them will take a hit, so one of them will drop, and she will have to roll a health check. And she passes it. Armored. Protects her. Now. So this side, except for Neva. Neva the witch has not activated over here. So what are we going to do with Neva? So here's an important rule, boys and girls. To cast a spell at an enemy, they have to be within range. And they have to be in your line of sight. Doesn't matter if they're engaged. You can pick somebody out that's in a fight and try and cast spells at them. They don't have, and they also don't have to be the nearest enemy. So there are only 2 qualifiers. Has to be in range, and you have to have line of sight. Those are what qualifies casting a spell. And she's involved in this fight and with a gang, so we're going to actually say that these 2 groups are probably out of Neva's line of sight, unless she wanted to shuffle around a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is have Neva move 6 inches. Oh, she's got that Fragor spell.
Do it.
That's what we want to do.
That's what you want to do.
That's what I want to do. Okay, she's going to move 6 inches up. Now, Fragor is only a 6-inch spell, so normally it could only affect enemies within 6 inches. Which, by the way, is everybody. She has her other spell is that her other ability. Remember, I said that she has Spellcraft and Weaver. So with Weaver, that actually extends her spell range by an extra 6 inches. So that turns a 6-inch spell into a 12-inch spell. So she could actually Fragor a large area.
All right, let's see it.
Okay, she's got 3 die 8 to throw. And that's the number of targets that she's going to be able to pick. I just want to double check her ability there. So she's going to be able to pick 2 targets. Who do we pick with that? She could cause 2 different targets to roll a 1 dice health check. Or 2 different targets. 2 different targets take 1 hit. That would wipe the gang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got to do that. And I don't have Nullus to stop it. I could not have cast it last turn. Ah. Okay. So I'm going to give one to them, and then the other one to... I think I'll give the other one to that little spellcaster. I'm going to make both of them roll a health check.
Okay.
So that's going to wipe this gang. They're going to lose a model automatically from Fragor. They're no longer combat effective with 2 models, and they're scrubbed. They have had enough. They see the evil eye from the witch, and they are gone. Now, little Genna here is a level 2 spellcaster, so she only has one. She has a D6 in health, and she fails, and she is down. That's worth
Oh.
What? What are you pointing?
Is that her spell?
No, it's not.
Okay.
But a really good point that Bessie was bringing up is that when a spellcaster goes down, any enchantments that they have in play are removed from play and set aside. So if that was her spell, if Nebula was her spell, it would be gone.
Okay, cool.
But it is not her spell. So now all of this side of the table, as far as the baddies have activated. So now we just have this side over here. All right, so...
They're still in the...
They are still in it. So if I move over 6 inches, and if I want to rush, I'm going to have to do it.
You going to take it?
I don't think I am. I think I don't think there's a smart play there. I don't think risking them there is worth it.
No, they're pretty tied up. They're pretty backed into a corner, I think.
She's only been in 2 fights?
2 fights.
Oh, she's been in 2 fights.
Pretty sure.
Who were the 2 fights? Did I get my
I thought she threw a javelin, and then I thought she did those guys. Maybe that's a different turn. I don't know.
Is that 2 different gangs there?
Uh-huh.
It's got to be. Doggone it, I got my gangs mixed up. Got to be 4 and 4. How was she in the second fight?
Maybe not. Maybe that was the other turn.
Archers.
Yeah.
The archers. Okay, that was this turn.
Okay.
The archers moved up and through. She countered. That was 1 fight. They came up. That was 2 fights. So she's been in 2 fights. Yeah, they're going in. They're gonna have to pass a peril though.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
1 with finesse.
Okay, I can do that.
that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Can't
I can do that all day long. Bam! Look at that. Boom! They're going in. 12-inch run.
Turkey. They're going in.
Rawr.
You better dodge the heck out of that.
Yeah, I still got 1 die 10 to fight with, but I think
she doesn't want to activate.
In contact with all those.
Yeah, so I think.
You're right. All right, so they're rolling 3 die 6. She's rolling 3 die 10. Yep. Attack. 6. Dodge. 7. Backs up an inch. Shoop. That was the 3rd fight, but she won't have any more. So these groups, I don't want to needlessly slaughter them. So 6-inch diameter, somewhere out here. So I gotta go around this. All right, so they're running. Oh, are they in it? 6-inch, they're already in it. Okay. Well, they're just going to move. This group is going to move 6 inches through it. So it has definitely slowed them down.
Mm-hmm.
But
at this point, I think that's all we can really hope for.
Yeah. And then they're going to do their 6. No, they're going to do a full. Oh, they're already in it. I don't want to do 6. I don't want to run. And they won't get out of it again. So they're moving slowly through the fog over here. Could not have, even if I'd have ran there, I would have had to take it. So I might as well just It's slowing them down a lot over there. That has
I know that
actually been fairly effective.
Yeah, that's been really good.
You know. All right, now the goodies get to go. She is done though. She has had to do too much fighting during the enemy's turn, and she is done as far as combat effectiveness.
Yep.
She could still move.
Does she have any spells?
My leader?
Uh-huh.
No, she's not a spellcaster.
Oh.
So, where does she want to be, and what are we going to do with boars? I'd love
what
to.
What can Breck do? Anything?
He has his periculos.
He does.
So we could drop a periculos
It's quite the
right
plump.
here. So one of the interesting things about periculos is that it does not affect. It only affects enemies. It is a level 3 spell. That could affect all 3 of those groups, and put it on her.
That means that they came into contact with her, right? Or does it stay, or does it?
What are you asking? Yeah, it's
yeah,
it's
because it is,
Is that where he wants to be standing though? That's the tricky part.
What's the range on it?
Long, periculos. It's 12-inch range.
Okay.
You can put it just about wherever he wants to at this point. I think that's what we do.
I think so.
I think so. I do think I'm going to back him up.
Yeah, I think that's probably good.
I think he wants to find a spot that is a little bit safer to be in.
Typical Breck.
Well, he's here to throw
I'll
the
help you, but
spells.
from over here.
I have, so where I want it to be is I'm going to put my spell marker out there to show where I'm placing it. And from there, it'll be a perilous area that hits all 3 of those carriers and partially covers Eugenia as well. So I want to be within 12 inches of that. So yeah, he's just going to move back 6 inches. I'll move back here.
Okay.
And he's still within range.
And he's throwing it.
So he'll roll 4 die 8. Got 3 successes this time.
Excellent.
Again, since Neva doesn't have anything to fight it with, to destroy it.
Probably not a big deal. But...
Yeah. And it really gets down to your spell choices there. You know, if because you hate to commit a spell slot to something that stops enemy spells, and then the enemy doesn't have any spellcasters. You know, so those are the things. That was kind of my logic in trying to decide what they were going to pick. You know, if you pick something that's going to stop spells like Nullus, if the enemy doesn't have any spells, then Nullus isn't going to do anything.
Yeah.
Poor Genna.
It's like a stumble.
When you want it.
When you need it, it's
really
absolutely
helpful.
huge.
So Periculus has 3, and it's sitting out there. I'm not going to put the marker out there. I just want to try and remember if that's what it's out there for. If I help me remember that, because it's on all those guys. Okay. Boars. What is Boars going to do? If she recovers, she's going to be standing right there. If Boars wants to fight something, he's going to have to fight those spearmen. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, the spearmen are definitely the closer target. Do we go after the spearmen? I don't think I do.
I don't think so.
I think he's only a level 2 character. It's a fairly even match. He does have his armored ability.
But at this point, I think it is survival.
Well...
Right? I mean, you've gotten enough of theirs.
Do I?
You don't think so?
I don't know. I haven't counted up victory points. I
mean, they've only taken out the gang. Oh, well, and I guess she could possibly... I don't know, I wouldn't...
You don't think I should risk him? He's got his armored ability up.
Oh, that's true. Well, I mean, I don't know.
They're going to be rolling 3 dice.
I don't know that I would do it, but if you want to play it fast and loose, be my guest.
I like that. I like your spirit. He's going in.
Okay.
Fast and loose. All right. He's rolling 3 dice 6. They're rolling 3 dice 6. What's the worst that could happen? He is the white dice.
Had they been in a fight?
Yes. Yeah, so they're going to lose the dice. You got a 6 and a 5. They got a 5.
He block and just give him 1, or does he?
You take a chance on that arbor saving him. I think I'll block and just give him 1.
I think so, because you're not going to take out the gang anyway, right?
The spearman.
Yeah. If you
it won't be enough to take him out.
Okay, then yeah, I would play it a little safer.
Nah, let's go bloody. We'll take out 2. We'll take out 2 of them.
And he gets to roll with 2 dice. Come on, armored. Yeah.
Armor protects him. Playing it risky, boys and girls. Hey, I know we haven't asked you, are you enjoying this? This is a straight up skirmish. No piddly plot points out there. This is a lot of fun. Pulp Alley makes a wonderful, wonderful skirmish game without the plot points out there, or with the plot points, either way. Because you still have so much to really be engaged with. So much to really think about. Those are the decisions that really matter, not some, anyway.
Thank you. I like my shirt.
What? Aww. So he's activated. What are we gonna do with poor little Eugenia? Her offensive capability is gone. She's been in too many fights.
She's not engaged.
She's not engaged.
She's currently in the circle.
I guess she's gonna hang out in the circle.
Okay.
Huh.
Just sort of got that.
I'm gonna rush.
Oh.
The spearman.
Do you have the points? She's been in 3 fights.
I can always dodge. I can always choose to dodge.
What's the point?
The point is they're probably going to activate first. And then they will have to split their dice against Boars and Eugenia.
Okay. All right. If you want to, that's how you want to play it.
Well, because doing nothing is doing nothing.
But doing something just to do something doesn't always.
But it is worth doing.
Okay.
Right?
If you think it is, I'm not the player.
So she's got about the same distance to all of them. She can pick who she wants to rush. We're going to rush. We're going to rush. Yeah, we're going to rush the spearman. She's going to choose to dodge. Now, the thing is, they can choose to dodge as well. Or do they try to hit her? They're not going to have any dice left, are they? They've been in 2 fights?
Yeah.
They're down to, they have no dice, so they have to choose to dodge. So in that case, it's all a wash. Would they back up? So first, the active character has the choice of whether or not they want to back up. And Eugenia says, no, I'm not going to back up. Now the spearmen have a choice. And remember, we're playing this as a bot league. So what would they do? What would another player really do here? Now, if you want to, you just roll a dice. 1, 2, 3, they stay. 4, 5, 6, they go. Do you want to be that arbitrary? What do you think would be the smart move for them? So if you want to randomize it, you can randomize stuff like that.
Part of me says back up, just because splitting their dice is going to go badly.
Yeah.
They only have 3 models. So if they're in self-preservation.
Handing over another victory point.
Yeah. Because again, I think survival is the point.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah. So they're going to go ahead and take that inch back, and they're going to say, "Thank you, Eugenia. Thank you for sparing us." So they'll back up. They are still in the perilous area, however. So when they activate, they'll still get that perilous area. And now it's down to
That's it.
recovery checks.
Yep.
So we have Genna on the table. Let's see if she
Genna.
gets up. Come on, gal. Get up here.
Get up.
She is up.
Good girl.
Might not be for long, but she's up.
She's up.
All right. This is the last turn of the scenario. I have not counted victory points. I actually have no clue how close this is. I feel like the baddies are winning, but I could be wrong.
That?
I don't know. I just feel like, what have they lost? I guess they've lost 3 groups. They've lost both of their archers and their warriors. So right now they've lost 3 victory points, or that would be 6 for the baddies.
Yeah, we only lost our gang.
All 3 gangs. So that's 6 points. Anyway, we'll figure it out here in a second. It'll be over pretty quick. So again, is it better for the baddies to go first or last?
I know you're also gonna have double solo cards.
I know.
I mean, I think you have enough spares that you could, kind of mitigate them. But
well, some of them can be helpful.
True, but you never know. So that's you.
So the 2 things I want to take out, I want to try and take out boars because that would get me 2 victory points, and I want to take out Genna because that would get me 2 victory points.
Remember, that's not your team.
Yeah, but I'm thinking as the opponent.
You are
right?
the opponent. You are.
You want to. If you're not doing that in a war game, you're not actually playing it. If you're not thinking about what your opponent is going to do.
I'm just saying. I think you're playing the goodies as a bot league, and you're playing the baddies
That's
as you.
not true at all.
I
want the good guys to win. But I'm right. But you don't take it easy on them. That's the challenge: is how hard could you make it on them?
You have to make it that hard.
Well, as hard as I want to, as hard as the enemy would do.
I think they go, because then if they can get them, then when they have to activate, then they're going to be engaged with them if they can.
You say the baddies go first?
I think so.
All right, let's do it. Good enough. So,
what are you going to activate?
I
don't forget solo cards.
All right. I think I'm going to do this little group of slaves back here.
They encounter a peril. One with finesse or cunning.
I can do that. Ooh, that's going to cost them if I fail it.
Bye-bye.
I did fail it. That means they're going to lose a model. They're going to lose a model. They're no longer combat effective, and they are wiped.
Mister, it's not always against you.
It's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's good things. Are there some slaves over here?
I don't think so.
There are, right here.
Oh, are there slaves? Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's activate them.
Encounters a peril.
Oh my God, what are you doing, lady?
1 with cunning or might. Bye. Oh.
They always roll 1 dice. They passed it, so they can continue their activation.
And they're still in the
normal.
thing, so.
Oh. I can't get to boars. Damn it. Okay, they're just going to play it safe and move 6 inches then.
Okay.
And they will. Oh, I could shoot. That's what.
You could shoot.
I could shoot. That's also not a great idea.
No, it'll be fine.
If they're going to shoot, see, they actually want to stay out of 6-inch range. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Oh, back up.
Yeah, back up.
Too close.
Remember? Because the mobs do not benefit from the short range bonus. They ignore all modifiers, not just negative modifiers. They ignore all modifiers except for fortune cards. So they don't want to be in short range. Okay, they'll go out. That's so stupid. They can't get wiped out anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so they're going to throw 1 die 6. Remember, they always roll 1 die 6.
Mm-hmm. They're shooting at Eugenia?
Yeah, that's their target. She's going to shoot back with 2 die 8.
Okay.
Here's the drop. She gets a success. They get a success. They'll both take a hit. They'll lose a model.
She'll take a 1 dice.
She'll take a 1 dice.
It's good.
Oh, that was close.
That was close.
All right, so she hangs in there, but she has been in a fight.
And you got one more that's going to get a solo.
One more solo card.
Other guy in the back.
I think I might do these spearmen right here in the front.
Now.
What? Let him go. I'm doing my spearman, lady.
Okay. Oh, no. Closest enemy encounters a peril.
All right.
2 is might, finesse, or cunning.
Okay, so we're going to roll randomly here because they're really next to both of these models. It's not a choice, by the way. It's nearest model. So 1, 2, 3, it's boars. Okay, it is boars. 2 dice peril. Got to get 2 successes with might, finesse, or cunning. He has 1 dice in all of those.
Can dodge it, I guess.
He can dodge it. He's got 3 dice 6. And he does, in fact, dodge the peril. How about that?
Now, they're in the periculos.
Who is?
The baddies. You said they were still in the...
Yeah, they are. And I'll take my inch. I'm not going to back up. I'll stay exactly where I am.
All right.
Now they will have to take a random peril.
2 with cunning or might. Can't do it.
Yeah, they can do might.
Oh.
Their might is based on their number of models. They'll have 3 models, gives them 2 dice. And passed it. Okay, they lose 2 models, and they're no longer combat effective.
Bye.
Wow.
That periculos is going to be a good one, hopefully.
That could be making a pile of guys. Okay.
So that's the end of your...
is that all 3 solo cards?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now it's just straight moves.
So these guys haven't gone.
I gotta take boars down.
Okay.
This is bad.
So he's been in a fight. Yes?
Boars has not been in a fight.
Oh. No, that's right. They shot at.
This.
What's her name?
Okay, this group is gonna what? Yeah, they're activating. Give them a peril.
2 is might or finesse.
Ah, dang it. Okay, so they're gone. They'll lose 2 models. They're no longer combat effective. Remember, they roll 1 dice for everything, so a peril of 2 wipes them. So these thorns
has been banging.
These thorns grow up, and that's one of the reasons why it's a level 3 spell, also because it is on the power side of the scale. Okay, well.
Ooh, they get 1 too.
Okay, they'll activate.
Oh, 1.
See, I can do that. I can do 1. I can do 1 all day long. Here we go. Bam. Got it. And they will charge boars. Okay.
Don't forget, we're still armored.
Oh, okay. That ain't gonna help you.
No.
I count on my slags to eat your lunch. Here is their 1 dice.
Joke's on you, I didn't bring mine lunch.
A 6. Boars rolls 3 dice 6. A 6. They will not block. Both of them will take 1 hit. Boars, I will lose another fella. They will remain on the table.
And Boris gets to roll 2 dice because he gets armored.
Okay. 2 dice health check for Boars.
Come on, baby. Yay.
And he survives it. Oh, I needed him down there.
Still got this guy and
still got Neva. I think Neva's going to blast.
I mean, they're cloaked. Oh, she doesn't need to. She can do Fracor, yeah.
She could make both of them roll, give both of them a hit. Ignis Ictus was probably the better spell, though. I could blow her into tiny chunks.
You could.
Tiny pink chunks with Ignis Ictus. All right, we're gonna do tiny pink chunk Fragor gives me a chance of taking them both.
I know.
Down.
I feel like that's...
Okay. All right. Fragor it is.
Because you still have a gang right there. That
could... Fragor it is. Fragor goes off. She rolls 3 die 10 for Fragor. She gets to pick a number of targets equal to the power of the spell. The power of the spell is 1. It's got to be Ginna.
Yep.
So Ginna
she can
has
still
to
do
roll
her pink chunks.
1 dice. What are you saying?
She can still get her pink chunks.
Ginna down.
Poof.
Pink chunks.
Everywhere.
Pink chunks everywhere.
All right, you still got your group. They're in the...
So they've all activated on that side. Over here.
I think
so
they're
these
still
guys
in the
are
thingy,
both.
Right?
No, they've already activated.
They've already activated. It's just
this group
that
has not activated. These are actual warriors here. Yeah. So they're going to activate in that difficult area. They're going to have to take a peril to rush.
Yeah. I think at this point.
And I got to do it.
Yep.
I got to do it.
Ready?
Yep.
1 with finesse. Can't do it.
1 with finesse.
Literally cannot do it. Physically
Come on.
cannot do it.
Got
Damn
it.
it.
Okay, going in on boars.
Huh. Bold, okay.
Rawr.
Okay.
They're rolling 3 die 6.
How many fights has he been in?
He's been in 1.
Okay.
This one is supposed to be for him.
Okay.
He's only been in, or has he been in 2?
I thought he was 2.
It was both of those gangs, wasn't it? Or no, one of them got popped by he's only been in 1.
Okay.
So maybe he dodges here?
I think he dodges.
He dodges with 3 die 6, because my chances of taking that gang out are fairly slim.
And you want to survive because you don't want to give the...
Okay, we'll dodge. He'll roll his 3 die 6 to dodge. They are rolling 3 die 6 to attack.
Nothing.
Got a 6 and
crap.
a 5. Ain't dodging what they're throwing, mister.
Yeah, we...
Stop taking that dodge.
3!
Takes 1 hit. And
Gosh.
he is down. Well. Giving me some victory points here.
Not yet. Don't catch your chickens before they
handing
hatch.
over the victory points. And that's all the baddies, right?
Did they have to take a peril when they entered?
Oh, whatever. Give them a peril.
1 was might.
They get 3 die 6!
Nothing. All 3.
Okay.
Well, that one
All right.
help.
Let's see.
Good guys haven't gone.
Good guys have not gone. And I guess
all
I'm
you
not...
got is Breck and...
I guess there might not be a reason to go. What is Brett gonna do? What spells do I have left? I never used his Prudenti. He's still...
Oh.
What?
No, he does. I don't think he's the one that has the... And I don't think it matters. Because you can't give him a thing when they're... Oh, can you when they're down?
I don't understand what you're asking.
The one where you can heal them.
Yeah, Emindo could be used on him, but he doesn't have it. Yep. But there's a really good question. Yes, Emindo, you could still pick these 2 guys if he had Emindo, he could still do it on these guys.
Unfortunately, go down Gwynny.
Right. The important thing to remember there is it is a recovery check.
Mm-hmm.
So if you fail a recovery check, what does that mean when you're down?
You're out.
Or gone. So all it means is that they get to roll it right then rather than at the end of the turn, or an additional recovery check sometimes. I don't think they really have much to do. I guess she could try to take somebody out, right?
Which one could she actually, in theory, take out?
She could probably take out that slave group. She could probably take them out.
She's been in 1 fight.
She's been in 1 fight. She only has to get 1 of them.
Yeah.
She only has to cause 1 injury to take another victory point there.
Yeah.
So I might as well go for it. There's some
well.
low-hanging fruit there.
Have they been in a fight?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yep. They roll 1 dice.
1 dice.
because that's the sort of folks they are. And she's going to roll 2 die 10. They'll have 1 die 6 coming back at her. She hits them once. That's all she needed. That she also takes a hit. That'll cleanse one of them off of there. They're no longer combat effective, and the remaining 2 flee towards the hills.
And she gets a 2 dice check.
She gets 2 dice because she is armored.
Yes.
Okay. She passes it and is not injured, and that's Breck.
Nothing.
Really doesn't have anything big to do here. He could cast his Prudenti.
What does that do? I forget.
It just gives somebody a bonus to their dodge and cunning. It doesn't do anything. Right now, at the end of turn 6. Yeah. The end of turn 6, that's not going to do anything. So that he doesn't have anything to do. Again, it can't. We just need to know if those 2 characters get back up.
Oh my gosh.
So here is for both of them.
Oh my gosh.
Really doesn't matter the color at this point, but we'll let Bessie pick. Which one is for Ginna?
White.
Boys and girls, if you haven't already, please take a moment right now and click that like button for us. If you're not a subscriber, Bessie says you ought to be. Get subscribed to our little channel. This was fun.
Awesome.
This was fun. It's fun just having a knockdown brawl. And even though, you know, a lot of Pulp Alley games have plot points out there, there are times, even with the plot points out there, that this is how I play the game. I just ignore the plot points and try and just fight as much as I can, because sometimes that's just the mood I'm in, right? I just want to let's just have a brawl and not even worry about the plot points. So that's what this was. This was a Pulp Alley skirmish game, and a lot of fun because of how engaging it really is and all the fun choices that you get to make along the way. If you would like to play a live game with us on Sunday, it really doesn't matter how much you have played. If you've never played a single game, you can still get signed up to play. We sign up about 2 months in advance. Send us an email or send us a message on Messenger. Red dice is for who?
Red dice is Boris.
Boars. Okay. Ginna gets up. Boars goes away. All right. We're going to count up some victory points. Let's see what we got. So each of the slags were 1 victory point. So it's pretty easy to count up for the goodies, right? The goodies lost. We could just go overhead, baby.
Think so?
Yeah, I think. Maybe. I could scoot them forward if I have to. So... Or we could base it on how much they have left on the table.
Might be a little
Maybe
easier.
not. No. Well, we said we were going to base it on how many were removed. So, 1, 2... So if you want to count up for them... Let's see, they lost both of their archery units. So that's 2. That's 2. One. That's another 2. Art Spearman. That's another 2. Another 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 1 guy left here. Is there a slave unit? Is missing 1 guy? Yep, yeah. It's over there. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that was a lot.
And that was theirs.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6. Where's Boars? 2, 4, 6, 8.
Hey, you won!
So maybe we actually should have based it on how much was on the table. In theory, well, not in theory, but factually, the Goblin Warhorde actually had more slots.
Yeah.
Because they had a 16 slots because they were the mastermind perk.
Well, so what would it have been if we did it the other way?
If we did it the other way, well, the leaders count as 0. That doesn't really work, does it? So they only have 3, 4, 5 on the table. Mm-hmm. If the leaders are 0, if we actually did it that way, they would have 5. Since the leaders are 4 points, or if you want, however you wanted to do it, it still comes out to say a wash because both leaders are on the table. You'd almost have to count them as 4.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if you lost your leader, it wouldn't count. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and they have 4, 5, 6, 7. So either way, you counted the victory points. The goodies came out on top. That was fun. That was fun. So don't hesitate to. This is perfectly the way you're supposed to play Pulp Alley. You know, what we intended it to be played, and we do this fairly frequently, where we don't even put plot points out there. We just play it without them. It's fun. It's fun to just have a brawl sometimes and not even worry about the plot points. Oh, poor sweetie. Mama's coming. Oh, Mama's coming, sweetheart. Oh, I'm sure it's something tragic, like you know, she wants to change into a different dress or something. Have you guys done this? Have you guys tried it like this? With just a straight skirmish kind of setting? Could have just as easily been a little more of a historical, semi-historical sort of setting and left the spells out, but we were really wanting to play test the spells. Big howdy to everybody. We got Bri on there. We got Jim Stute. We got Chris. We got Jeremy Smith. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much. Warren is on here today. Thank you so much for joining us today. So this was a straight skirmish game without any plot points at all. Just a brawl to see how much damage you could inflict on each other. A lot of fun. That was a ball. If you'd like to get signed up, send us an email or a Facebook message. I guess that's it for today. Bye, everybody. Bessie, play us out of here. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Lots of fun, man. That was cool. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.